Hey everybody, Spurgle here again. Welcome back to my example item ports. This time I'm continuing on with the belt bag. A quick refresher of where I left off for myself. It's been a couple of weeks since I did any recording. The belt bag. We've done everything we need to do in Object Builder. I did a little bit of work off cam, as in I've created some color variants so we can do a hidden selections and a color base when we do the config. But to start off with this episode, we're going to set up the model config and maybe have a look at a couple of the .c's. So our model config is empty. To do a model config, basically navigate to an item that's similar to what we're making. In our case, our item is similar to the first aid kit. That is the example we've been basing a lot of things off of. So let's navigate there. Containers, first aid kit. And we'll open this up with eliteness. And there we go. We have an example model config. It's pretty much all we need. So copy that out. And close eliteness now. And paste it in there. Pretty sure our selection in the model isn't Zytec. No, we went for camo in our model. So let's change that to match our selection. And we also need to change our class. And that needs to be Spur belt bag. Same as our model or P3D. And that's all we need for this simple model config for this very simple item. So let's save that and move on to some scripts next. So let's navigate to the belt bag. In the scripts folder, I have a full world folder, and inside that I've made an entities folder. This is just imitating the vanilla Dayz layout. There's not really much point in going any further than that. You could leave it as full world and start putting all your .c files straight in there if you wanted. I like to keep mine a little bit tidier. And inside my entities, I have a modded player config base and a beltbag.c. We'll start with the modded player config base. So let's open that up. I've already got a bit of an example going on here. But that comes from scripts, full world, entities, man base, Dayz player config base. Move that to the other view so we can compare. And if we want to search for this, to find that in this file, there we go, mod item register callbacks. We also want to find the item we're basing it off of. When we made the belt bag, we lined it up with the first aid kit. So if I search for the first aid kit in this file, there we go. We found the first aid kit. So let's take that out of there. Just copy it, paste it in here for now. And let's check what the first aid kit is. Yeah, it's a one-handed item. So again, if we find this in this file, let's have a look at the register one-handed. So let's copy that, all of it preferably, and get that over there. And we can do an override void. We want to have this in its own set of brackets. and we need to call super. So register one-handed. Let's replace that. And we need to uncomment this and put our item class, which in our case is BeltBag. Our .asi, which again is copy this from the first aid kit's entry, and our .anim or ANM, copy that from the first aid kit's entry. And there we go. I'll just comment that out, but leave it there for reference so we know where we got it from. And that's the hold animation done and dusted. Next, you probably noticed in the scripts full world entity, BeltBag scripts full world entity, we have a BeltBag.c. That is currently empty. We're again basing this off of a container based item such as the first aid kit. So let's go back to scripts, the Dayz scripts, full world entities. I think it's in item base, container base. Either of these. Let's have a look at the bear, shall we? So move that to the other view. Quite simply, copy this, paste it in there, and let's change that to spur belt bag. And might as well just copy that, paste that there. Rid of that search bar, we don't need that anymore. As I said, I created several colors earlier, so let's remind myself what they are. Where are we? Data. Black, blue, brown, green, and red. So I need one more. First of all, let's copy that. Replace all of these. These are just the names that I'm going to be giving my items. So what was it? It was underscore black, underscore blue, underscore brown. That's not how you spell brown, is it? Brown. Green and red. That's pretty much it. It's our .c, our carry animations, and our model config for this very simple item. Done. Next time I'm going to do the final bit of this basic mod, which will be the config.cpp. See you in the next one, peeps. Bye.